Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here in the relative darkness that my camera can still see me in, because I have a kitty. No, because I am going to talk to you today about the horror film, The Forest. This is the Nimbus. She's not the Forest. And it sucked. And I mean, it really sucked. But before you have a heart attack and die of not surprise, let me tell you why it sucked. Because it dragged. It's not a new premise. Oh, I'm going to go into this spooky forest and there's ghosts. Okay, well, you know, let's cut the creepy situations and get to you being in the forest. This didn't happen for like 40 minutes in the film. I'm sitting there checking my watch going, I don't have a watch on. No, I didn't say that because I had a watch on when I watched the movie, but I watched the movie and it was like, hey, you know, you're not in the forest yet. Will you get in the forest already? We're waiting for you to be in this. This movie is called The Forest. We know there are ghosts here. So get in there, and you watch this movie, and it is just really predictable. And yeah, it's like, oh look, there's gonna be a jump scare right here. Oh, yep, jump scare. Huh? That's really a ghost. Yeah, really a ghost. I mean, you watch this movie, and you're just, man, show me something I didn't see yesterday, or at least have that chick wear less because she is at least a little attractive. And I mean, I'd like to see that. If you don't have a good movie, you could add things to make a bad movie better. I mean, it's a cheesy horror film. I know it's PG-13, but come on, people. This is just sad. And look, here's the thing about The Forest, is it's supposed to be set in Japan, but it doesn't actually take place in Japan. I know this because there was an actor interview, and it took place someplace in Europe, I guess. But so you're in this forest, and it doesn't look quite right, but I mean, I guess it's good enough. And then you've got these ghosts, but, well, they're called Yuri. And they say Yuri are not ghosts. Look, Yuri are ghosts in Japanese. It's just that in Japan, there are different connotations that go into ghosts. And connotations mean it's implied. It's just like, you know, it's implied that a whiz popper is different from a fart. A fart is the general category, and a whiz popper has to be loud and has a certain whizzing sound. This is the difference between a whiz popper and a fart. A yuri is a ghost. That's what it is. But normally ghosts in Japan are a bad thing. Normally ghosts in horror movies are a bad thing, so I'm not seeing the difference yet. Another thing that was really missing from this film was the whole fact that in Japanese culture they have what's called spirit fire, and it's the Japanese equivalent of a will-o-wisp, okay? So that's not totally unique to Japan, but it's got its own spin on it. I would have liked to have seen that. I mean, what this wound up being, the kitty wants love. Okay, kitty, do you still want love? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want love. Okay. So here's the thing. I would have liked to see there be actual some, I don't know, Japanese culture. It should feel a little more Japanese, not stereotypically. I mean, it's, you see the Japanese schoolgirl and it's like, okay, well, I mean, this is a weird pedophile's fantasy, Japanese schoolgirl. I'm not a weird pedophile, so I don't care to see that. I know they exist in Japan. I don't care. Show me something more about Japanese and the culture that goes on. Japan has a beautiful culture. Every culture has its dark spots. I mean, I'm going to admit that. But Japan has a beautiful culture. I'm sure that culture expands to the occult, and I'd like to just see a little of that. That's all I want from a movie set in Japan. That's a horror movie. I want to feel more about, you don't learn enough about Japan and Japan's history and belief system. That's the thing. So here it is, The Forest. It would be better if this were a television show with an hour episode with commercial time cut out, so really like 45 minutes, instead of it being this longer movie that is absolutely boring because they take forever to get to the forest and then give you a predictable, sad little plot when you get to the forest. I has another kitty. Oh, he's a ghost kitty. Yes, I just scared you more than the forest did. Why are you wet? I don't think that's water. Oh my God, did you pee on me? Did you pee on me? Okay, I gotta go now because I gotta wash this pee off and my hair is doing something weird. I got a horn growing here. Do you see that? That horn? Yeah, see, a ghost snuck in here while I was making this video. Hated this film so much, started playing with my hair.